What it do, Internet? David Baugh here, and today is vlog number 320, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be turning it all the way up to 11 and doing a review of This Is Spinal Tap. Let's get into it. Oh, as long as it looks good for the Internet. Now, we do all of our movie reviews on the same criteria here. We do it by story, pacing, acting, cinematography, and execution. And we will do this one the same so that it stays consistent across all of the videos and you know where a movie is failing instead of just some arbitrary thoughts about how I feel about it. But let's jump right in. Story. Now, I really did like the story. It's a failing band that is sort of riding the wave down. They used to be big rock stars for some very not so rock music, and now they are trying to keep that going, and it's a lot of their venues getting canceled, is a lot of the things not adding up to what they want it to be, and that makes for a pretty hilarious interchange there. I'm not going to give it to it for pacing. Now, I do feel that this is one of those movies, anytime you're doing anything that's improv based, it does get pretty difficult to continue with that storyline. You come up with funnier and funnier things and they gradually get put in there more and more, but it can be difficult to keep that consistent throughput that I am looking for typically when I'm looking as far as pacing. There are a few moments where it dragged. There are a few things that it's like, you know, probably could have cut this out, but you know, I don't think that necessarily is a reason not to watch the movie either. As far as acting, I am going to give it the point for acting. There's a lot of really good people in it, and there's a lot of really cool cameos that make it hold up over time. There's Rob Reiner, Christopher Guest is in there. You know, I think Ed Begley Jr. makes an appearance. I think so does Fran Drescher makes an appearance. There's Dana Carvey, Billy Crystal. Just so many people, and they're all doing a very good job. The accents hold up pretty well. You know, they all created their own individual characters, and that's generally what you're looking to see out of something like that. Cinematography. I am going to give this one to it. Now, this is a mockumentary. It was one of the first mockumentaries, I would say. You know, there weren't really a whole lot that were on the scene around the same time. The way that it's shot definitely makes you feel like you're there. There's a lot of jokes that I don't think would play as well if it wasn't shot the way that it was. Execution, I am going to give them the point for execution. They did a pretty good job, I think, overall. It's very well packaged. They got a lot of big names in it. They did pretty well with their cinematography. I think the story was pretty well done. I think that overall it sort of stands out as a movie that probably shouldn't exist. You know, it's one of those that it succeeds in spite of itself almost. It you know, the characters are so ridiculous, the people in it are so ridiculous, the situations are so ridiculous, and it just works. It's got a lot of heart. It's got a lot going for it. It's definitely a movie I would recommend everybody seeing. You know, it's a fun time. But that's all I had for you guys today. It was a pleasure as always, and you have a wonderful evening.